guys, good morning. We are vlogging today. It is, gosh, it's winter break, so like who knows what day it is. Hi, Bear. He's gonna hide. So it is like Thursday, December 20, I don't know, it's like 7th, 8th, 28th, I think. It's close to Christmas. It's a few days after Christmas. We are headed in. The boys are doing the day camp at the studio for the day while I work in the office. So that's kind of a fun thing for them. And so I have a few things to show you. Josh and Buddy have been working at the building the last few days and got a few things done. So I got to show you that. We also have homemakers delivering a couple benches, and it should be an accent table, but I'm not sure that the accent table is coming. So we'll check into that. And then there's something else. FedEx is delivering, I believe, at the rest of our ballet bars. So, yeah, there's a lot of things related to the build out today. It's the end of the year. My FF&E loan is supposed to be wrapped up at the end of the year, so we'll probably do some work on that as well. I have one more draw request to put in. So we will update you when we get to the building. Say bye. All right, I gotta show you the new mailbox. It's up. Can't use it yet. The post office doesn't have the keys and everything they need yet, but got that up, so that's exciting. But today, still gotta check the old mailbox. Nothing in there. New mailbox. Like I said, it's a work in progress. We are always just continuing to do all these things. Josh agrees. It's probably going to be a year. That's our new goal, to be like more settled, artwork on the walls, that kind of stuff, is May 15th. It's December. I think that's a reasonable goal. So yeah, we're going to head in the building. All right, so we're here. I made it just in time. FedEx is just leaving. They had, the ballet bars, for whatever reason, had a signature required, and they had come a couple times, and typically I'm here just in the office by myself. Both of these doors are closed and locked into our waiting room and stuff, and so I couldn't get my signature. And so anyway, we had to kind of work this out so that they could come and drop these off, and I knew to be looking for them. So some more ballet bars are here. So, all right, and then updates on the other things that Josh has been working on. Lockers are going up. So they have, let's see, 3, it looks like, on this side done. These are the 6 per set. And then there's 3 that are 9 per set. So a little bit smaller for maybe dancers that only come once a week or something like that and don't need quite as big a space. There's 2 more of these 9 ones that need to go up. So yeah. And then I'm trying to think what else he's been working on. I'm gonna put my stuff in my office. The mirrors. I know that is something that we now have finished. The mirrors in all the studios are up. So that's, again, it's December, but you know, what do you do? So we do have a day camp happening here during the day too. So might see kids from or hear kids or something in the background at some point. So there is a camp happening. But yeah, I'll show you the mirrors here in a little bit. I bet they're looking for me. I'm gonna go try to find them, hunt them down. That was my other thing I needed to do this morning, is meet homemakers for a delivery. It should be 2 more benches like that one there, because they were on back order. And then they broke a little accent table when they were delivering last time. So there should be, my husband has dirty boots. And so I I love when he does work and gets stuff done, but he leaves little mud trails everywhere he goes. There they are. So, delivery today, 2 benches and possibly an accent table. But because it got broken, I sort of have my doubts that it was in the system. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh my gosh, today is going to be a great day. I can tell already because they came, they're done, easy peasy. Did they bring the accent table? No, which is exactly what I thought was going to happen. But we got 2 more benches, one there and one there. I think that's where I was going to put them. So I'm just going to take the tags off them, but otherwise they are good to go. So just a little bit more, few more little seating spots here and there. Our waiting room definitely is busy. It definitely gets busy. So yeah, that's easy. So they were FedEx and Homemakers were coming in the AM, but that was about all I knew. Homemakers I think was 9 to 11, and then FedEx was just AM. So the fact that they both got here right away this morning, it is only 9:10. It looks like 9:11. So awesome. I don't have to sit here and like watch for them and keep my eye out for them. I'm a very just easily distracted kind of person. And I do my best work when I'm able to completely focus on what I'm doing. And so when I have to be on the lookout for contractors and stuff, it definitely does. It bothers me. I know I'm not doing my best work. I know I'm not being as efficient as I possibly could and all those things. So I'm glad that those things are done. So now I have a couple hours to work before my first meeting. So I get a lot done. But here's what I'm talking about. My husband watches these sometimes. So this is what I'm talking about. He just leaves me little mud, like dried mud. It's not wet mud. Dried mud. But then I have to pick it up and vacuum it up, and it's all throughout the building because he's working everywhere in the building, which is awesome. But I can tell where he's been, which is not awesome. So anyway, I'm trying to think what else to update you guys on. I've got to work on the drop request today because it's, the 28th of December. Oh, the mirrors. I was going to show you the mirrors. And then I think that's the lockers and the mailbox. That's kind of been what we've been working on recently. I get to work on some fun stuff today in the office. I get to finalize all of our costumes. So that's really fun. I actually enjoy it. It's one of those things that in small doses, it is super fun. When you take it to the extreme, it gets to be a job. It gets to be work for sure, because there's just so many classes. But yeah, I do enjoy it. I do enjoy picking costumes. So that is a big thing that I have to get finished today and really kind of wrap up. And there's a few other, I'm trying to think what else I have on my list today. I have a meeting. Yeah, I have some like bookkeeping I gotta call people. Yeah. Some bookkeeping things with it being the end of the year as well that I need to get done. We need to get a hold of the post office about the I did have him do something on my computer, and so it's hard to see, but there's mud right there. See it? Right there. I felt it on my foot. Nah. Husbands, I tell ya. All right, anyway, so CF Post Office, that's on my list because we need to let them know that our new mailbox is ready. And they have to come out and do something, I don't know, so that they are able to get into like the whole front panel of that, right? Like how it has all the different 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it drops open and they're able to put stuff in all of them, and then it closes and they can lock it, and then we can only use our key to get into our little thing, right? And so I guess they have to come out and do that. They have to put their special lock on it or something anyway. So we do have to call and get that figured out. I suppose I should add this to my list. We need to label number 1, number 2, number 3, so on. And I need to get tenants their keys. So, yeah, it's kind of orchestrating. It's always with this kind of stuff, it's like what comes first, chicken or the egg, right? There's been a lot of this throughout this project for sure. There's some miscellaneous things I need to do. Update the UNI dance team fob and their schedule because they have given me some more dates that they're going to be in here. Call the insurance agent about something. Call Iowa Workforce Development, GovConnect, all kinds of fun things I get to do today like that. And then I'll send a couple emails, of course. Books. I need to keep working on book stuff. We have something with the UNI dance team coming up soon, and I have to get all the information put together for that because that's exciting. Draw requests and pick costumes. So picking costumes, finalizing costumes, that is like, I mean, hours and hours and hours of time. So yeah, hopefully these other things can go quickly, but luckily the camp does go till this afternoon, so I've got a good solid day of work ahead of me, which feels good. I like it. So I will show you the offices in a little bit, but I'm going to get some work done now. All right, I had to turn the Keurig on. Got to make some coffee. Haven't had any coffee yet this morning. Fun fact about me, you might not know, I love coffee. When I was teaching, I would drink, I don't know, many cups of coffee in a day. But since I was pregnant in 2014, I don't drink caffeine. So I drink decaf, but I love the taste of it. So we're gonna head up and show you the new mirrors. So you've already seen black, you've already seen gray, you've already seen blue, and pink. Yes. But you haven't seen green and purple because they just went up. So, oh, there's the kids. So sorry, darling. They have a couple breaks throughout the day where they watch like an educational video because they're here all day. So that's what they're doing right now. All right, let me unlock it and then I will show you green first. All right, so we are in the green studio. Let's see the green logo. And we got mirrors. Yay! I'm trying to remember. These are not new mirrors. These are reused mirrors. They came from the green studio before, I think. So pink was 3. Yes. Yep. So these were for the front. So the green studio had 2 sets of mirrors at our old location. It had the front set and it had a side set, just because we had an extra set. So these are from the green studio before. Yeah. So they're all smeary from them putting them up, you can tell. But mirrors in all 6 studios. That's exciting. So let me show you purple as well. I'm gonna lock this up and we'll take a little walk down the hall and I'll show you purple. All right, so here we are in the purple studio. Now this is kind of neat. So this is the smallest of our studios now. We only have basically little kids in here, maybe private lessons, open studio, but it's pretty much, you know, for smaller groups or the littles. So we debated, do we even put mirrors in here? Because little kids get very distracted by mirrors, as you can imagine. We do have a system of curtains that we will put one on either side. There's a curtain that hangs here and a curtain that will hang here. And there's like a wire system that runs across top. And then teachers can then easily pull curtains on mirrors to close them off at any time they want, which is awesome. That's obviously not done right now and won't be done right now. But The special thing about these mirrors is that these mirrors were purchased in 2008. These are OG, and they've moved twice now. So these are the OG mirrors. This is how big. It cracks me up to think about it. This is how big the first studio was. Now, yeah, I mean, this is about right, because there was a doorway over here. Well, no. So the studio maybe was a little bit more like, it went this way a little bit more, and it probably didn't go this way much more. This is probably pretty accurate as far as like the wall. But this way, it definitely did go over maybe another, 6 feet, 8 feet maybe, going that way. But this is the mirrors that we had for 6 years in our 1-room studio. And then we moved downstairs, and these went in the green studio, the first green studio that was downstairs that was smaller. And then these stayed in there, and we added those mirrors when we expanded the green studio. So yeah, kind of fun. I don't know, I get weird about like things, I get sentimental about things. I love that we're in this whole new building, and so much feels different, and so much is different. There's no denying that. But I love that I know that not only are our core values the same, and the way we run our business and our curriculum and the programming and all of that, but also that there are some pieces, like these mirrors, that have been with us for a very long time. So from the beginning, so some things are sticking around. So I'm gonna go check in with the teacher of Camp ADC, make sure that everything's going well. I have a list of a few things she might need for some upcoming activities and games that they're doing this afternoon. So I wanna check with her on those. And then I will get back to work a little bit before my meeting at 11. I'm getting the stuff done. The problem is, like, one of those tasks that I read to you earlier, and this has nothing to do with the build out, this is just my life, but one of those tasks I'm still working on. I mean, it's an hour later and I'm still working on it. I don't know, I overbook myself every single day, which is something I'm gonna work on here in the new year. But all right, guys, is there anything else I need to show you? I don't think so. I think that's it. So this might be the end of the vlog. All right, there's still more stuff to do, so there'll be another vlog, but probably not for at least a few days or so. All right, bye guys.